Yeah, this album goes fucking hard. Lone Borealis officially released November 15th, which is today as of recording. I've listened to the album already 3 times. It's amazing. It's actually really good. It's so good. Like crazy good. For those who want the abridged version, I literally love every single fucking song except Beans. I literally only don't like Beans, and that is it. Every single other song is good. I think this album is really good, and I'll go more in depth. I'm not just gonna like make this 30 seconds. We're good. To summarize the tracks, As I Play the Piano is just a raw stream of consciousness where Tajay explores confusion, identity, and rebellion, and it's just an exchange about freedom between him and Sal, which blurred the line between man and machine. Thought that we were just friends, mostly about heartbreak and turmoil, with almost a hypnotic chorus that captures the pain of blurred romantic boundaries, with reflective dialogue with Sal, adding a futuristic layer to the narrative. Then, Janice. We all know Janice. We've all seen the video, but to summarize, Janice is just about Tajay being almost obsessed and infatuated with Janice. Tajay navigates infatuation, jealousy, and desire, and has very relatable and dynamic lyrics. Macaroni fucking bumps. It's a lot like Untitled 64 from Goblin. It's mostly an instrumental. It just bumps. It's such a good song. Like, that's like the perfect on a long drive, by yourself, windows down, all of that. It's such a good song. Maintenance Required is about Tajay wanting to fix his ship to go to Lone Borealis, which Sal describes as being the happiest place on Earth. This is back in Macaroni. It was like a little skit kind of deal. It has a really good but long bridge. It is such a good bridge. It's just a little too dragged out in my opinion. It's all subjective though. I'm not trying to say this is wrong, this is right. I'm not Fantano, you know. And then Equinox plays. That's the reverse song in the Janice video. This is such a good beat, such a good feature from Jinx, and Tajay does so great on this. I'm shocked like how good of a song this was. Only weird part about it is like 20 seconds in, he said a wild bar that I don't think I can say on YouTube. It was just kind of wild. Vip shit, dip shit is kind of half and half. You know, it's kind of like, it's a club song in my opinion. It's okay. It's just okay to me. I don't think it's that good, but I don't think it's awful. I don't think it's absolute dog shit. The beat's pretty good. The features, so-so in my opinion. But for what it is, it's pretty good. I just can't understand Simori. It's a really good earworm though. Like, I'll be occasionally in the day, I've been saying like, Vip shit, dip shit, Vip shit, dip shit. Beans is an anomaly. This is so different than all the other songs. This is just this doesn't fit in. This doesn't match with the album, in my opinion. It's just kind of odd. Like, they play like the bruh sound effects like in there, which was really funny to be honest, but like it's just not a good match in this sort of album. And then Vinny is like screaming, it's like, but then Tajay just comes in and gets all like introspective and nice, and then Vinny comes right back in and just makes it chaotic again. Like, the beat is almost like a Jersey beat, and then it'll switch into a chill beat, and it's just kind of odd. And then Cemetery plays. Give it up for Oipu! He's seen my videos. Give it up for him. He's the GOAT. It actually just bumps. I saw people try and say that shit sucks. I think it's really good. I'm not saying it's like one of those, oh, it's misunderstood or whatever the fuck. It's pretty good. It's not some misunderstood thing. But I understand why some people don't like it, but I actually really do like it. The piano's really good, and then the bridge is just so good and fades really well in the trendies little singing part. It's really well put together. And then it plays a cassette tape announcing that Sal's brothers died, talking about Concert 99. And then Concert 99 is so crazy. It's like, it's just such a crazy turn. It's such a good song. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just like shocked and stunned. It's just crazy. It's almost like from the perspective of Sal's brother. It's just such a crazy song. It went from him just talking about how excited he was for the concert, talking about how he was in love with a girl, and then just he died. Like, everyone's screaming, his heart rate's playing. It's just crazy how like shocked and taken aback I was when it played. So he was in a mosh pit and he got trampled. Like, it's just so crazy how well he described it. Him describing a person being carried away on a stretcher is just like really appalling and like not horrifying. It's not like horrorcore, but it really makes you like think for a second. Pulse just playing over and over again, flat lines, and then transitions into Solitude 27 is fucking crazy. And then they just don't talk about him again. I mean, they kind of do with Salty 27, but it's more about Detage being alone than Sal's brother being in the afterlife. I can't tell which one it is, to be completely honest, but it's very dark. This goes on a stretch of being a dark song, but then for some reason it just transitions into Abyss, which is just a super heat mega fucking banger. But back to Solitude 27, it's just him being very introspective about being alone. I mean, it's just crazy to me how he shifted from this to fucking Abyss, which is crazy. Abyss bumps, I've talked about it before. If you want me to go more in depth, go back to that video that I did for the pre-album rollout, because all of it is correct. The only thing I got wrong was the Caesar cipher, which is actually just like numbers to letters, and the zeros were a space. I just fucked that up. Girlfriend is more about him getting in a relationship with somebody new. It's not revealed into the end, but it's some sort of space princess entity. It's not elaborated on. The instrumentals remind me a lot of Bimmer from Wolf, maybe just Wolf in general, but this does feel like he's like just starting to like come out of his like artist cocoon. So I can definitely expect more to come, but we're not done yet. Inside My Mind is another one of those like pure instrumental tracks. The only thing I think I heard was some lady counting down and then the space lifted off, so he's going to Lone Borealis, good for him, blah blah blah. And then Celestial Freedom, shit bumps, like that little cut, Cupid's Palace, it's really good, but most of it is just him giving his thanks to his boys, mostly to Mortal Vip and like his inspirations, like you see Tyler the Creator, I think he said Steve Lacy, and then Jaden Smith, like just some guys he got inspiration from. I posted the intro cut on YouTube. It's my last post. If you want to look at that, you can. But it's really good. That's all I'm going to say. Overall, how I feel about this album, it is such a good debut album. I don't think I've listened to a single debut album that is this hard-hitting and just comes out swinging. Like, he's had this plan for a while, and that's very clear. He's been very meticulous about this because he has everything fine-tuned to near perfection. It's such a good album. I'm going to grade this on, like, out of 100, some like a little test score almost. If I was to give him a grade, I'd give him like an 88 out of 100. It's a really good album. It's just, I don't like means, to be honest. That's really all I feel. It's a really, really good album. Thanks for watching. Hit like or whatever the fuck. And you're going to see the outro. You know it's coming.
Subscribe.